Hey my gorgeous Saggies, so before we get started, these readings will not be extended. I'm extending every fortnight for YouTube onto Patreon. So if you want the Patreons, that is in the description box below. Also, the October, November, December readings are still doing this. Uploading, because I've got to upload the link onto YouTube and then put it onto Patreon. And because they're longer videos, it's driving me insane. But I am manifesting a camera. I'm saving up. Manifesting a camera so my son can sort all that out on the PC, and yeah, that should make it a lot easier because I think my phone is struggling, to be quite honest. If that or YouTube just don't like me. But I'm going with first option. I am not tech savvy. I am not tech savvy at all. So the energies at the moment, wow, I don't even know what to say. Last few months, I know I've been repeating myself. October and November are going to be nuts, and we're only on the third, fourth now, and it's already been nuts. We've got that solar flare, we've got the solar eclipse, we've got the Libra new moon, and it's all kind of kicking off in Libra season. But that was that was prevalent anyway. That was going to be evident. It's the year of karma. Sorry, my throat chakra literally just shut then. So, it's the year of karma. Libra is the scales of justice, so we kind of knew that this was coming in this period, and the masks are falling off. That energy, though, is creating a wave, as I have noticed massively, of in anybody of a normal stature who has morals, that type of thing. We're all kind of feeling this, like, it's like a feeling of feeling lost or a bit depressed, a bit out of your own mind, anxiety, that type of energy. Because there's so much evil being shown. I am pulling back from a lot of things, and a lot of people, and like a lot of stories online and things like that, because I don't need to know the ins and outs. I already know the main energy of that story, and I don't want to absorb any more of that energy. So I kind of want to say be careful of the rabbit hole you go down, especially over October, November, because you don't want to be absorbing that energy. We're like a sponge. The evil is being unmasked for a reason. And every time I ask in my meditations, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this? Why is everybody feeling this shift at the minute? Is it bad? And I just keep getting this, don't worry, just watch. So I'm going with it. I'm just watching. Like, I'm trying not to worry about anything, and I'm just watching. So this week I've started to use my empowerment deck. I was drawn for that. So your main energies for the following week from now until next Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, is called the wild. Get yourself out there. It's to link with your spirit animals. It's to link with animals themselves. So you may have your own spiritual guide. You may be dreaming about certain animals, which is strange because last night I had loads of different dreams in one. I was jumping from different dreams, but I had a Doberman with me the whole time. And Dobermans, spiritually, I had a look, and it means that being on guard and ready to protect yourself. And yeah, I am very much in that energy at the moment. I'm very on guard. I will protect myself, whether it be spiritually or physically. So, you're kind of in that energy as well. You're being called to be wild. You're being called to be untamed. Whether that be from childhood, whether that be from other people putting things on you, parents, family, society, they all kind of put these labels and boxes and, that type of thing. And it's almost like your free spirit is trying to climb its way out of this, like, big pile of boxes and finding yourself in fragments of yourself in each box. What's your crossing energy? We've got Lilith. So if you don't know me and this is the first time you're coming across me, I adore Lilith. She is a power of not being a sheep. She will not follow. And I feel like there's a massive message here, Sag. The Sagittarius, as I know, aren't really followers, I would say. But there is an energy of that, especially at the minute. Like, people are so scared of giving their own opinions and their own views and stuff because everybody just attacks and everyone's just on anger, and leave them to it. It's almost like Lilith is like, if a million people are going that way and my gut is saying go that way, I'm just toodle pip, I'm off. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's a main energy of your read this week. It's like you're shedding a layer, and the layer that you're shedding is of how you are seen or how you come across. So there may be a bit of anxiety at what people think of you, what people, but I do feel like this is the week where you're kind of, to hell with that. I want to be free. I want to be me. I want to be with the people who's right for me. Yeah, look, see, why is it coming around? Freedom. So you're going through this karmic energy of like kind of unpicking the lock and taking links out of the chains that have been like kind of holding you back. So it's a massive week of freedom. It's a massive week of, it's very much like, it's reminding me of the Scorpio reading. This, like, I just want to be free. I want to be a free spirit. I want to not be confined by the regulations and the rules. And, I've got a good heart. I know what is right. I know what is. So you may have people that are pecking at you at the minute, or you may be feeling pecked at the minute, and it's almost like, I just want to say, it's that type of energy. Sagittarius, it's see, yeah, it's a week where it's like you know what you desire, and you may not fully know what your perfect life, the dream, looks like, but you kind of know what it's going to feel like. And you're doing that with knowledge. So it is a week where you're going to be looking back over the knowledge that you've learned and kind of getting rid of the knowledge that you've accumulated, but you've been keeping hold of that you don't need. Like, say, algebra. That's gone out my head because I just never used it. Like, it's like making space for the knowledge. It's making space for, you're emptying the bank vaults of the brain. It's like, I don't need to think about that anymore. That can go, I'm making space. You're kind of soaking up knowledge this week, but it's like you're soaking it up from your viewpoint, not other people's. So again, be careful who you're listening to, be careful who you're watching, be careful what rabbit holes you're going down this week, that type of thing. Like, use your own discernment in order to make your decisions. It's a week of breaking free, Sag. Yeah, because at present we've got divine protection. So if you feel the need to come away from certain people or come away from certain situations or step back from certain energies, that is the divine's way of protecting you. It can be, I know the divine have protected me from myself at times. Some massages are going through that energy, being protected from yourself. Like, going forward, we do have the fertility card, which is the Empress. The Empress creates her own world. She sows the seeds in order to reap what she's sown, and in order to create the world that she wants. I don't feel that you do know your ultimate goal, because I feel like it changes. And that is perfectly normal, because I couldn't tell you now where I want my life to be in 10 years. I could tell you how I want it to feel, but I couldn't tell you where it is, what I'm doing, that type of thing. I'm kind of more going with the feeling. And I feel like, Sagittarius, you're going more that way now. It's always been very 3D readings. This is more of a 5D reading. It's kind of like, I know what I want to feel now. I know what emotions I want to feel. I know how I want to feel inside me. How do I get that? So your power this week, Sagittarius, is love. It's being on that vibration of love. It's doing everything from a vibration of love, being on the frequency of love. Your power is the people that do love you. The power, your power is your heart. It's the love for yourself. Lilith loves herself enough to say, no, to hell with that. That don't work for me. That makes me feel uncomfortable. That type of thing. So your power this week is to work on a vibration of love. Again, I do feel like you're being protected from past knowledge, which I don't know why. If people come in with gossip or that type of thing, do not get involved in gossip or drama this week, Sagittarius, because it is not in your frequency. You're going to pull yourself straight off. It's almost like, I don't want to know. I don't, like, la, 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 la. It's not mine. It's not my business. I'm not in it. You're kind of focusing on yourself and your own feels and like your own future this week. you should be. The outside influence is some kind of recognition. So towards the end of the week, there is some kind of sign, synchronicity, someone says something, there's some kind of recognition for some kind of change that you are making about yourself or your energy. I like that. You know, people are seeing it. The people around you are feeling it. Spirit's hope for you is that you use your crown chakra and you use it wisely, because the crown chakra is the umbilical cord to the universe. It's how we download our energies. And what they're saying is, yeah, it's okay to read. It's okay to listen to people. It's okay to, you know, but you've got to, your crown chakra is where you will download your own information. So you've got to put your own information at the side of what you're being told. It's a week of discernment and using that discernment in order to make choices. Because your outcome is manifesting. You know, you're manifesting. So if you can stay on a vibration and a frequency of love for this following week, you are manifesting from a place of love that is going to pay you back in abundance. You know, that is why I'm probably saying stay away from gossip, drama, you know, like people of a negative energy. People who are on a negative energy who want to talk about other people. This is a week of dealing with yourself. You know, not other people. It doesn't matter what so-and-so was saying or so-and-so was doing. It's like we're kind of pulling back and we're going into ourselves. It doesn't feed our energy anymore. And I like that energy. So you're like kind of putting the knowledge aside that doesn't resonate now. So you're making space to be able to absorb even more knowledge. I like it. It's definitely a week of growth, Sagittarius. You're freeing yourself from the old paradigms. I love it. Okay, see you next week.